Hey there, welcome to or welcome back to No Pants Profits. Today I'm coming to you, well, from the frunk of my truck, but more specifically from the west coast of Florida. I'm in Port Charlotte, Florida right now, charging up my truck because I'm heading up to Tampa. It's about $25 to charge it up from 20% all the way back to full-ish. But why are we here today? So I have to be up in Tampa tomorrow, but there's a lot of really cool hidden places with some really cool history on the way up the west coast, pretty much from Port Charlotte, Fort Myers, to all the way up till Tampa. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop by some of those really cool places. We're gonna go to one of the oldest operating tiki bars in the United States, if not the oldest operating tiki bar in the US. We're gonna go to a secret speakeasy inside of a liquor store. We are gonna go to a Blockbuster video themed beer bar and much more. So I wanna take you along on this journey as I head up the west coast of Florida and find some really, really cool spots. So follow along. I just have to unplug the truck from the charger. It's a little bit different than a gas station. And you know, you always have a seat while it's charging. And you'll see where we get to, what we get up to tonight on No Pants Profits. I'll see you going north. So we're at the first stop of this little tour, and literally it is in a strip mall. There is a farmer's market, there is a Dollar General, and there's a very, very unassuming liquor store. But this liquor store has a bit of a surprise inside of it. So let's jump inside and find out the surprise. We're in Sarasota, Florida, and this is Dive Wine and Spirits. What I do find funny is they have a complaint hotline here, and you know, if you have any complaints about Dive Liquor and Spirits, you can call 867-5309 and be sure to ask for Jenny. I swear, I know that number from somewhere. So unfortunately, this place is such a well-kept secret that they don't even open for another hour. It's 4 o'clock right now. They open at 5. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the Buy Hut, and then we're gonna circle back. I feel like Jen Psaki, the last press secretary under the Biden administration, where I go, we're gonna go there somewhere, and then we'll circle back. She never circled back. So as we are waiting for Dive Liquor and Wine to open up, we are at a very colorful hotel. Well, this is the hotel. This is called the, oh God, I don't know the name of it. Oh, the Golden Spike Resort or something like that. But what it's home to is very useful. So you see, you've got this hotel, and then you've got right here, you've got a place called the Buy Hut. It is the oldest tiki bar in Florida and one of the oldest tiki bars in America. So we're gonna go in and we are going to give the Buy Hut a bit of a taste. This is part of a resort called, I can't even tell you what the resort's called, Golden Spike or Golden some, oh, the Golden Host Resort. So they have a whole tiki bar. I will tell you, first time I came here, they were hosting an Elvis event and they had no tiki drinks and only had Bud Light. But I gave them another chance. So we're gonna go in and we are going to try out the Buy Hut. My second chance I gave them was actually really good. They had really delicious tiki cocktails at a pretty good price. So let's jump in, and this is gonna be our first stop. Then we've got one stop down the road, then we're gonna circle back around to Dive Spirits when they're open. So let's try out the Buy Hut. So you'll see as we go in, we've got the tiki fountain and everything like that, and it says Buy Hut. And from the outside, it's pretty unassuming, but from the inside, once you go in, the tiki does kind of start to come. And it's got really nice tiki bar theme right there to check out. Let me order a drink and I'll tell you how it tastes. So what they are famous for here is the Bai Hai Mai Tai with a floater. Ooh. Yeah. That's a good drink. It's actually a really good drink. Now I'll tell you, we're gonna have one or two more here, and then I've got a place I went to after one night. When I was here the last time, I went to a place called the Mabel that's down the road that had a really interesting selection of beers, really interesting look. I think that's where we're gonna head next is the Mabel after this, because I remember it being awesome. But yeah, just take a look. It's a very kind of classic Florida tiki bar, pretty historic. A little bit understaffed, but you know, can't do anything about that. But they've actually got custom glasses and custom everything like that. Really cool little stop on your way up north towards Tampa. And the cool thing is they even have some bar snacks here. So you've got, I got some crab ragoon. Let's see how those are. Acceptable. Pretty good, actually. It grows on me with each bite. I'll get one more drink here, and we'll move on. So I got a second drink here called the Sneaky Tiki. So they're Mai Tai and their Sneaky Tiki are what they're known for. Oh, that'll sneak up on you. I can't tell you what's in it because it doesn't say. It literally just says unknown to mere mortals. Who the hell knows what's in a Sneaky Tiki? But it's actually pretty damn good. You know what? After the first time in Elvis, the Bai Hut, always a good time. Had 2 very strong cocktails there and some crab ragoon. And I'm gonna go. One time I was here. Last time I was here, there was this place. They had already closed their kitchen. I'm like, hey, where do you get something to drink and eat after midnight? Because they close at midnight. And they said there's this place called the Mabel. It's about a minute down the road. We're gonna go check out the Mabel. I remember it being pretty cool, having a nice atmosphere, having some good beer and everything like that. So I'm jumping in to the electric Ford Lightning. And we go to the Mabel. I'll see you there. So I passed like 10 sketchy hotels and 1 mini golf course on my way to the Mabel. Now, I've been here one time before and I was nowhere near sober. But I remember the weirdest thing is they had a beer on special, which was actually my local beer down in South Florida. This is the Mabel. I remember the decorations being pretty cool and stuff like that, but I don't remember much. We're gonna go in, we're checking out, but I remember it being pretty cool. Also, they actually have legitimate food. So this is a place, we're gonna go back to Dive Spirits and Wine. They don't have food there, so the Mabel is our chance for food. So we're going to open daily at 4 p.m. Hey, it's 5:07, so lunch up in the Mabel and see what's going on. Yeah, so the Mabel's actually a really cool beer bar. They've got a lot of local beers, a lot of local handles on a lot of local beers, and I don't like IPAs, but I actually just got an IPA from here. She let me taste a bunch of stuff that was here. Unfortunately, their kitchen's not open yet, so I'm gonna have to find another food option because you can't keep drinking if you don't eat a little bit. But the Mabel, it's a really interesting spot. They've got some really unique beers. This is the most sober that I've ever been here. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, we're just finishing at the Mabel, and one of my favorite speakeasies, like in the world, is a 7-minute drive away, and it opens in 18 minutes. I gotta go to it. I hope we make it back to that dive bar. But one of my favorite speakeasies ever is Pangia Alchemy Lab, which is in the back of a Chinese restaurant. So I am getting, oh, hold on. I am getting in the truck right now. Ooh, look, sunroof, moonroof. I'm getting in the truck right now. I don't care. I realized that it's a 7-minute drive away. We are moving. We are in transit because I think we could just walk into that speakeasy. It's in the back of a Chinese restaurant. It's called Pangia Alchemy Lab. I booked something, another speakeasy that I love, that's in a retirement community called Ciro's later tonight. I'm not gonna lie, you guys are getting a far better video, than I ever thought that I would provide to you. And I'm not angry, you're not angry. So we are headed to Pangia Alchemy Lab in downtown Sarasota, Florida, because I think we can get in. And it is delicious. Yeah, I'm driving, so I'm gonna turn this off for now. But I'll see you when we get to Pangia in let's see what Google Maps is saying. 7 minutes. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get to Pangia Alchemy Lab, and I found this parking facility that has no name, no towing signs, nothing like that. I don't plan to be here for a long time. I plan to be here for a good time. So, gonna risk it. There's no towing signs or anything. I can't tell what this building is, whether the company's out of business or not, but there's just all these available parking spots just here. And it's not even 6 o'clock in Sarasota. So I'm gonna risk it. I see nothing here that says private parking, this, that. It's just, look, there's the truck. Shit. Let's give it a try. I don't know if this is Keller Williams or who this parking garage is, but we are going right now to the back of a Chinese restaurant. Be honest with you, don't remember the name of this place. Hold on. Google Maps remembers. Google Maps. Oh, Pangia Alchemy Lab. So we're gonna take a 49-minute walk. No, it's a 3-minute walk to Pangia Alchemy Lab. Get on the listen. Hopefully get in real quick. Have some drinks. Have some rabbit. I know. It's duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season.
Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season.
And we'll get in. It's risky, but let's do it. Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. To get to this place, it's kind of super duper sketchy. You have to go down this alley, and then when you get to the back of the alley, see there's all these back doors that are of very questionable value. But then I just remember this. It literally smells like trash back here. But guess what? There's a window. There's a door. It's called Pangia Alchemy Lab, and this is where we want to go. So for my first drink here, I got the apple pie. I asked the bartender, I said, what do I get? It's like, ooh. That tastes just like an apple pie. It is absolute. That is. Hold up. I need a second sip. I'm gonna put that in like the top 5 cocktails I've ever had. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the bartender when he gets back. I'm gonna put it in the top 5 cocktails I've ever had.
Really?
Top 5, and I drink a lot.
I appreciate that.
So, I don't know why I'm telling the internet this, but I drink a lot. So, top 5 cocktails I've ever had, definitely. Apple, and that's on the normal menu, right? You have that year-round.
It's on our seasonal, so it's not going to be here forever.
Not forever.
Just for our fall seasonal.
Just for when it's snowing in Florida. That doesn't happen. All right, so we had some ragoons at the Buy Hut. They were microwave stuff, but this has a guava habanero dip, and you can kind of see right here. There is our ragoons right there with a guava habanero dip. You're gonna see me in real time. See, hey, Rich, are they any good? Put in the dip. Oh my God. You know, I'm kind of happy that Mabel didn't have food, because I can have 2 or 3 food items here. Oh my God. These are good.
Oh yeah.
These are actually exceptionally good here.
Looks like they all came from the tiki bar as well.
That umbrella was sad. Oh, there we go.
Yes, sir.
And that's rum and rum and rum and juice and rum.
And a slight hint of gin.
And a slight, oh really? Ooh. All right, so we got another drink here at Pangia Alchemy Lab. This is the rum drink. Oh, camera's like tacos, rabbit, they're delicious. Remember, it's rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season. No, it's always rabbit season because rabbit's delicious. It's got muscle because it's fast. You gotta eat that rabbit. Duck's a little slow. You gotta put the orange sauce on the duck. But he said, check it out, look at this. Hold on, camera. That was great. Rabbit's just not something you get to have every day. Because a lot of places are afraid to serve rabbit. Rabbit is delicious. Rabbit, it honestly tastes like chicken, but it's a little bit more gamey than chicken. My presidential candidate, totally cool with it. About 2 hours ago, Mike Pence dropped out of the election, so Joe Exotic's odds are looking up. You know Joe Exotic, don't you? You know he sent me this from prison with a letter from prison saying thank you for your support. No, Joe Exotic is the only way we bring America together. But holy crap, I love rabbit. That's a delicious rabbit taco, and you can't get rabbit a lot of places in the U.S., but you can get rabbit here. So if you want to try some rabbit, it's like chicken but faster. Come to Pangia Alchemy Lab. The rabbit is delicious. So I am leaving Pangia Alchemy Lab, and between you and me and the bartenders there, I would love to stay here all night. The problem is, we've got Ciro's and Beer Busters and the liquor store and all those other places to hit tonight. So I'm gonna sober up my key line. That's the right word. My main sober up trick is sparkling water, and I love to watch people try and do a 9-point turn here to get out of here because they've literally gone down a friggin' alley. But yeah, Pangia Alchemy Lab, honestly, other than Ciro's, which I've already made a reservation for Ciro's, it is right now 6:38. We've got a reservation at Ciro's at 11:30. Ciro's is in an old person retirement community next to what is considered the best steakhouse in the state of Florida. Well, I turned it around. What is considered the best steakhouse in the state of Florida, in the state of Florida, which is Burns. But I did tell you, unlike Jen actual Psaki, we are going to backtrack all the way. It's going to take me like 20 minutes to go to Dive Spirits and Wines. Why are we going there? Because the care they put into their cocktails is so goddamn good that I can't actually fight it. So we're going to take about a 20-minute ride from here. We're going to Dive Spirits and Wines, and then we're going to take like an hour ride from here, and we're going to go to the brewery that's inside of a Blockbuster. I know it's crazy. I know it's insane. I also know that my truck still hasn't gotten towed. So that was not the worst idea in the world. We're at Ringling Boulevard, and I just parked the truck right there. You see, he's there. He's blue. He's in the future. But what we're gonna do, we are gonna ride south. I know that's very counterintuitive what we gotta do, because we gotta go north. And I heard about a place that's inside of a laundromat. And if we have time, if we legitimately, truthfully, honestly have time, are we gonna go to the cocktail bar inside of a laundromat? You better friggin' believe it. This is going off the rails, and this is fine. You know why? Because I'm back to my truck. It has not been towed away, and we are going back to Dive Spirits and Wine. people go, why would you go south? It's that good that it's literally worth going back to. So I will see you in about 25 minutes or so at Dive Spirits and Wine. And look, you're already in motion, baby. Driver door ajar. I hate that about my electric truck. If the driver door is not fully shut, I can't move the truck. There we go. So I'm put on the seatbelt. We're going to Dive Spirits and Wine. It's on the outskirts of Sarasota. But from a technical perspective, it also probably has the best cocktails of anywhere we're going tonight, including Ciros. I got a roundabout. White people, Americans don't have to do roundabouts, so I gotta turn this off. See you in a minute. And much unlike the former press secretary to the Biden administration, to the T, unlike Jen Psaki, we have circled back. We are back at Dive Wine and Spirits. And 3 hours later, we are going in. Dive Wine and Spirits is an interesting place. They have both a cocktail bar and a wine bar inside of them. So if we go in, here's the entrance. You'll see here. Wine bar right here. So this is a full wine bar back here. No hate, full wine bar. I'm not a wine person, but this is a liquor store. A most unusual liquor store, yes, because they serve pina colada, margarita, mango, and blackberry whiskey lemonade right here. But why it's the most unusual liquor store is, you'll see, it looks like a normal liquor store. But guess what? There's a secret door in the back, which is right here. This looks like a freezer, right? But if you go in, well, look, there's a whole bar right back here. So I am going to partake in this bar.
Good.
And I'll let you know how it is. Hey, look, just goddamn. This is the best drink I've had all night. It's in the back of a liquor store. That's just how it is. I've been here before. I've been here twice before. Both times not sober, but relatively more sober than I was other times I've been here. This is the best drink you're gonna get on the west coast of Florida. Is in this little friggin' bar in the back of a liquor store. Am I wrong? No. On the west coast of Florida, little whatever they are, you can make any you can make tiki, you can make whatever you want, right? Like you.
Oh yeah, just no vodka.
You don't do vodka?
Not if we can help it.
Not if you can help
Some in the
it.
quarter for the old ladies and, the basic...
For the grandmas, yeah, the basic white bitches can get the vodka, but
That's how you get the bourbon drinkers in.
hey, I just came from Poland, and all they have is vodka in Poland.
Well, they invented it.
They did, but this best drink of the night so far. I hate to say it. So for our next drink here at Dive Spirits and Wine, we have a Jungle Bird. You know, what's weird is, like, their tiki drinks are actually better than the My Hut, sorry. I mean, that's not a high bar. I know that. But, I mean, it's like, that's what's known as the tiki bar
You will
around
get the
here.
most high fructose corn syrup per drink of any place in town, guaranteed.
You're not wrong. He said, in the My Hut, you get the most high fructose corn syrup anywhere in town, yes. But their Jungle Bird
Au natural.
is good. And I got a straw that would murder a turtle here.
There you go.
Like, straight up the nose.
Only if it was a loop-de-loop shaped turtle. That's why you twist the ends.
Yeah, but it's plastic.
What makes things possible?
I agree. Oh, you know plastic makes it possible.
Absolutely.
I love
How
plastic.
else are the turtles going to do cocaine without a twisty straw? Come on.
Holy shit. He said, how else are the turtles going to do cocaine without a twisty straw? I'm there for it. Turtles and twisty straws and cocaine.
I mean, those are like the three most Florida things you can have all at once.
You know what's weird? I actually genuinely do like, I was telling all the bartenders here, the bar owner here, I love Dive Wine and Spirits. I would spend all night here if I could, but guess what? The night is young. It is 7:30, and I must head north. We are going next, I think, unless we find something amazing, we're going to Beer Busters, which is a beer bar built to look like a Blockbuster. So that's where we're going next. It is about a 40-minute drive or so from here. Like literally, we're near farmer's market and all that. So I'm going to jump in the truck, and we've got a 40-minute drive from here to get to Beer Busters. Hold on. Let's go back to the back. I do have a refrigerator in the back of the truck. And the refrigerator says, hey, Rich, it's time to have some water. You know what? I don't disagree with the refrigerator. It is time to have some water because water sobers all. So I got it's frozen. My refrigerator's too cold. It's literally frozen. I'm gonna have my frozen beer, not slam a beer on my monitor. And we're gonna get going to Beer Busters, the Blockbuster of beer, which is at Pinellas Park, Florida. So you know what's funny? For like the past 12 months or so, when I've been looking at places to go that are local owned and everything like that, I've come up with one single place that came up on Facebook. And you might think I'm crazy. You might think I'm loony. You might think I'm nutty. But I live in South Florida, and the one place that kept coming up was Beer Busters. And you might go, what the hell is Beer Busters? Imagine for a minute, if you will, a Blockbuster with beer and everything like that. And it's been coming up in my feed on Facebook for literally the last 12, 13, 14 months. And you know what I finally did? I finally made it here. Honestly, I don't know much about it. I know that Facebook and their algorithm is like, hey, Rich, you're a match for this. That's what Facebook's told me. It's literally said the past 12, 13, 14 months. It said, hey, Rich, you're a match for this. And it finally made it to the fact that I was like, yeah, I had come here. Like 12, 13, 14 months, it said, come here. I'm a South Florida guy. This is the guy who owns Beer Busters, isn't it? I'm a South Florida guy. Like the past 12, 13, 14 months, the algorithm has brought you up in my feed, and I'm finally up in Tampa. And it said, you've got to come here. And I'm coming here. Why? I don't know. The algorithm is an imaginary place. And you know the algorithm, don't you?
I've heard about it once or twice.
Yeah, it says you got to come here, and there's do you actually rent DVDs here? And so it's like a Blockbuster. Am I wrong?
Except cheaper. It's $1 a day to rent the movies, or $10 a month you can swap unlimited times.
It's $1 a day to rent the movies, or $10 a month you get swap unlimited times. I'm only bringing you this way live. I'm gonna talk to the guy here. I want to understand this, but it looks like a Blockbuster. It was not a Blockbuster though, was it? But it's pretty close. Do you have Mel Gibson's jockstrap?
No, I don't.
But you understand the joke, don't you?
Yeah.
He doesn't have Mel Gibson's jockstrap, but he understands the joke. But you have good beer, don't you?
Yes.
From all over the country?
Yeah, Florida first, and then all over the country.
So I am going to shut this video down, and then we're gonna have some beer, and then we're gonna see what we got at Beer Busters here in where are we? We're in
Pinellas Park.
Pinellas Park, which is a suburb of Tampa.
St. Pete.
St. Pete, Tampa. GPS took me here. I have no fucking clue. So we'll see what we got here. All right. YouTube. Say hello to this thing. We're just gonna call you a thing right now.
I have a name.
No. But what's your name? Don't say comfy cow. Oh shit, I said it. Don't say.
What you just said?
I didn't finish it. I said comfy cow.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Do you want the character's name?
No, your name.
Oh, my name's Russ.
Russ.
Sort of like Russ the rapper, but
Like Russ the rapper.
I'm cooler than that guy.
I don't know that guy.
Exactly. You've heard of me. You haven't heard of him.
I have, but what made you dress as this?
One day I woke up.
Do you have a girlfriend who was like, you should dress as this?
Absolutely not. To either of those.
You made a legitimate decision
As a
as
man.
a grown fucking man to dress as this.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Like I have a big blue truck, right?
Yeah.
And they call me the bear, the moon, and the big blue truck because I'm
see
a
it.
fucking big ass fucking bear, and I have the moon and the
Yeah.
big blue truck.
Yeah.
Where did you come up with this? Like, I legitimately want to know. Like, this is a microphone. Like, who's like, I want to dress as this? You don't have to lean that close. You can look in the camera.
I decided to dress like this just because that's what I did. Just for fun. I just really wanted an excuse to dress like a woman from a Canadian kids TV show.
Were you trying to attract, like, some Canadian Spanish females
Yeah.
deep down?
No,
No, not yet.
not yet.
I like the nose. It's very, So wait,
Lazily
just
done.
tell the internet who you are.
Lunette from the Big Comfy Couch. They know.
When was the last time that was on the internet?
Before the towers fell.
Holy shit.
It was a Canadian show.
It was a Canadian show before the towers fell. Look, was it before this guy? I don't want to break anything, but oh, he looks light. Was it before the Kool-Aid Man?
He was probably way before Big Comfy Couch even.
He was before the Big Comfy Couch?
Probably.
Why did you think it was okay to dress as the Big Comfy Couch? What year is it?
I don't fucking know, dude. Like 90, early 90s to like 2000.
Currently?
I thought you meant what year was the show.
No. What year is it now?
Oh, dude, like at least 2020.
And he thinks that Trump still won. No.
Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm not putting words in your mouth, but like, it's early 2020. You are in a big, comfy couch.
Yeah, we established that. Yeah.
And will you live there forever? Is that your safe space?
Until I grow out of it.
Fist bump. I like the big, comfy couch. You know, I came over here to make jests, but you know what? If I could live on the big country couch. Look, this is Joe Exotic 2024.
He's in prison, ain't he?
I mean, aren't we all in prison of some way, shape, or form?
Yeah.
So, I mean, Joe Exotic's not really in prison, but big comfy couch bump.
Hell yeah.
Boom! I am going to ring out here at Beer Busters. Can you explain, I'm going to hold this to you, how Beer Busters came to be? You can hold that up to your mouth and like, I want to understand, like we talked about this earlier, but how did this come to be?
I worked at Blockbuster for 9 years growing up, and then I would just talk to friends and be like, wouldn't it be cool if you could still go rent a movie but have a beer? And everyone's like, oh yeah, that sounds awesome. So I decided to open it.
And you opened it like a year ago, right?
Yeah, it's just been a year now. Yep.
In this was a Mexican restaurant before, correct? Or
Yeah, something like
some
that.
kind of restaurant or
Yeah.
something like that, and you were like, I want to have beer and movies here.
Yeah.
And like it's $1 a day.
Yep, $1 a day to rent them, or you could pay $10 a month and swap them unlimited times. Yeah.
Kind of like Netflix back in the
Yeah,
day, right?
exactly, yeah.
By back in the day, I mean like a year ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, Beer Busters, it's very, very unique. So I'm gonna ring out here and we're gonna go get some beer because my friend, what's your first name again?
Billy.
Billy said there's actually a brewery around here. Like a couple minutes from here, we're gonna go to the brewery. I'm gonna ring out here and then we're gonna go to Ciro's before we end the night. So stay tuned. You know what? That was actually pretty friggin' good. But there's a brewery called Peepaw's Garage. And we've got like We got like an hour and a half. It's only a half an hour to get to Ciro's. I want to go to Peepaw's Garage. So we're going to go to Peepaw's Garage. Why? Because we are. Woo. Sorry. I had a very heavy backpack here. Whew. We're going to Peepaw's Garage. And we're going to see if Peepaw's Garage is any good here. Are we pushing our luck and doing far too much in one night? Yeah. Can anybody probably beat me here? No. So let's go to Peepaw's Garage, and then we'll go to Ciro's and see what we got to deal with here. Hey, look, I'm not going to lie. I'm at Peepaw's Halloween Bash today at 6 o'clock. This is actually a brewery in Tampa that I was told at the last place I went to. Go check out the Peepaw Craft Brewery. So I am definitely going to check out the Peepaw Craft Brewery and see what's going on here. You can see it's extremely quiet. It's about 10 o'clock on a 6 o'clock brewery night, but this is where we're going to check out Peepaw's Craft Brewery before we go over to Ciro's, which is near the Burns Steakhouse. The door to Ciro's. It's only me. I really don't know how I did it. Being honest with you. And we ring in right here. CIROS. Well, maybe. Wait. Please knock. We'll see what we got here. We'll see. Hopefully, soon enough in time. We'll see. Alright, so it is 1:40 a.m. and I just finished at Ciro's. Honestly, we did a lot too much tonight in one night. You need to spread this over a few nights. You shouldn't do this all in one night. Welcome to the way the world works. Not 100% sure how I got here, but yeah, we did a lot tonight. We did an absolute buttload tonight, all the way from Tiki Bar to Ciro's to the friggin' Pangia Alchemy Lab to everything. Spread this out over a few nights, but you know, if you want to do it one night and your stomach can handle it, good luck. This is Richard from No Pants Profits, coming to you from Ciro's, which is actually in a retirement community, reminding you that when you wear no pants, there's only one thing you got left to lose. And I'm going back to get my car. You know what that is? That is your shirt. Have a great one. So Richard from No Pants Profits reminding you, hey, when you wear no pants, there's only one thing you got left to lose, and that is your shirt. See you around. Have a great one. God damn. How many places we go? I don't even know. Have a good one. Bye! From Zeros at 1:40 a.m. Have a good day. And again, bye!